Hi, I'm Drayton Fraley. Today I am looking at air fuel trims. Once again, we've made a video on this before, but this one's going to be just a little different. Basically, I'm looking for the functioning of a O2 sensor. One of the things you can do to test an O2 sensor is find the signal wire on the O2 sensor, plug a T-pin into it, take your finger or I recommend your finger probably actually, and go from the positive terminal of the battery to the T-pin that you've put in for the signal wire, or from the negative terminal of the battery to the T-pin that's put into the O2 sensor. And at the same time, you want to look with a scan tool like this one right here, and you want to monitor those numbers and see if they change. If they don't change, then you probably have a dead O2 sensor. If they do change and go up and down to the highest amount, normally you're going to have a functioning or functioning circuit. Sorry, not O2 sensor, functioning circuit. Then you know that your circuit's complete. So you should be able to get readings on the scan tool for the O2 sensor as well. And so now I'll just go into the scan tool and go over some things here on this. Okay, so here we are with our scan tool. You want to select live data once you've put all your information in for your car. This one here is 2009, I think, or 2007 Hyundai Accent. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to my live data. And we are going to look for our voltage right here. So we're going to look at this right there where it says oxygen sensor output voltage bank 1. We're going to look at that one. I'm actually going to make that one into a graph. Alright, so right now with the car off, that is our base signal voltage, and that's a signal that's sent to the ECM to let the ECM know that it's receiving voltage from the O2 sensor. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to start the car. Okay. Now, this car's been running for a little bit, so the O2 sensor is it's already hot. So we should get a reading a little bit sooner. Now, what we're looking at on this chart is for this to not be way up here and just reading a flat line, or way down here and reading a flat line. We want to see this good up and down waveform like this, so that we know it's making adjustments where it needs to. If we look at this bank 1 sensor 1 here, the percentage -14, -1, that means that it's taking away fuel. So right here you can see where it's taking it away. Every time this goes down, it's taking away fuel. So once it starts to run a little rich, if I hit the gas, you see how it goes very low, then comes back up. Alright. And we're going to want to watch this for 10 variations to make sure that our O2 sensor is actually working correctly. Right here, I would say that's a totally functioning O2 sensor, just because of the fact that it isn't rich biased or lean biased. Which if it was lean biased, it would be down here, probably below our signal voltage, and if it was rich, it'd be way above our signal voltage, which our signal voltage was right about here. So that is how you read the graph for the O2 sensor, and that's also how you would check to make sure that you have a properly functioning O2 sensor. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy.